Omen is the newest damage champion coming to Paladins with a base health of 2,200. His weapon is called a Photic Reaver. Whenever he hits an enemy with this, it applies a debuff to them called Ominous Brand. This weapon has two different firing methods. The first one is called Penumbra, which deals 500 damage every 0.3 seconds in a wide spread. The second is called Antumbra mode, which deals 500 damage every 0.48 seconds in a much more narrow spread. To go into this firing mode, you need to hold down the fire button. The fire rate and spread both scale down over the first 3 shots, which resets after 1 second of no firing. His alt fire is called Deadly Domain. Omen selects a target area and places a pool of poison that lasts for 5 seconds and increases in size over the duration. This poison does 60 damage every 0.2 seconds as long as an enemy is standing within its radius. If an enemy has the Ominous Brand debuff applied to them, they're also slowed by 30% whenever they get hit by Deadly Domain. His first ability is called Gravity Vice. Omen lifts an enemy in the air for 1 second and then pushes them forward, dealing 400 damage. After he pushes the enemy forward, his weapon is set to Antumbra mode for 2 seconds. If you use Gravity Vice while an enemy has the Ominous Brand debuff applied to them, enemies become ignited whenever you push them, dealing 10 damage every 0.3 seconds for 3 seconds. This also allows you to deal 15% bonus damage to them with your weapon. Omen's second ability is called Dark Stride. He dashes forward 45 units, leaving a trail of abyssal spikes in his path that deal 30 damage every 0.1 second and last for 5 seconds. If you collide with an enemy while charging, you knock them back and deal 200 direct damage, also applying Ominous Brand. You also have the ability to use Dark Stride while you're casting Gravity Vice. And finally, his ultimate is called Heavens Asunder. You become CC immune, channeling your ultimate for 1.8 seconds, gaining 30% damage reduction, and reducing your movement speed by 50% before laying down your ultimate. After 3 seconds, this abyss disappears and deals 666 damage every 0.15 seconds for 6 seconds, and also applies Ominous Brand to any enemies in the area.
Killing spree.
1, 2, 3.
Double kill.
Escape from me.
Triple kill. That's 5 in a row. Quadra kill.
This will stop.
Unstoppable. Double kill.
That was a close one.
Omen's default talent is called Everyone Dies. Ominous Brand's duration is increased by 5 seconds and now also reveals enemies. At level 2, you unlock Umbral Lance, which allows your weapon to be permanently set to Antumbra mode. And at level 8, you get Binary Void. This makes it so your Deadly Domain now has 2 charges, but its cooldown is increased by 3 seconds.
Fight the Queen's chaos. You're in my domain now, mortal. And I'm feeling playful. Your destiny has been written, and it's certainly not looking good for you. Ha! Unlike the monk, I don't want your death to be quick. I want you to feel true darkness. Achoo! I'm sorry, allergies. A joke? Do not test me, mortal. The enemy's skill already offers enough humor. You didn't get a kill yet? Oh, man.